Welcome, my dear nightmarish nomads, to another spine-chilling installment of the Fanged Hexes Midnight Musings. Tonight, we're swapping our broomsticks for snow boots and heading into the Canadian Rockies to check into the Banff's haunted Fairmont Hotel. A place so spooky, even the ghosts get the heebie-jeebies. Picture this: a grand historic hotel where the wallpaper has more personality than most of its guests. Here, the ghostly occupants check in, but they never check out. And don't worry about running into other monsters. The werewolves avoid it because the minibar only stocks silver spirits. As for the vampires, they're too busy enjoying room service, which, rumor has it, is always served with a bite. Prepare yourselves for a tantalizing tour through spectral halls where the past never quite stays buried. We'll encounter everything from phantom brides who really commit, to spectral bellhops who will give you your luggage the fright of its life. These ghostly guests are all eager to ensure your stay is unforgettable. So, grab your EMF detectors, pack some extra garlic, and maybe bring a friend. After all, misery loves company. In tonight's episode, we delve into the haunted Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel, where the only thing checked out is the living. I'll be exploring haunted halls and grand ballrooms, hoping to catch a glimpse of a spectral bride or a helpful ghostly bellman. They say the ghost tours here are to die for, and I can't wait to join in the fun. And let's not forget the mysterious room 873, sealed off, but still a hot topic among ghost hunters and thrill seekers alike. By day, I'll be hiding away from the sun in the coziest, darkest corners, perhaps indulging in a bit of pampering at the spa. By night, the hotel comes alive with whispers of the past, and I'll be right there, soaking in every eerie detail. So, my darklings, join me on this eerie adventure as I navigate new haunts and make some new spooky friends along the way. I promise to bring back plenty of ghastly souvenirs and ghostly tales that will keep you shivering in your seats. After all, every vampire needs a vacation now and then. Just don't expect me to send any postcards. I've heard they tend to get lost in the crypt. So grab your brew or a cauldron of hot chocolate, settle by the hearth, and let's sink our fangs into this episode. It's going to be a beautifully haunting ride. A hotel where ghosts just never check out. And just a quick disclaimer. Beware, my brave listeners. The Fanged Hexes Midnight Musings podcast is here to entertain and educate you, but be warned. Venturing into the shadows isn't for the faint of heart. Our tales may tickle your funny bone or send shivers down your spine. If we're diving into particularly eerie realms, I'll give you a heads up in the episode description so you can properly brace yourself. The supernatural stories and folklore we discuss are based on legends and myths, not cold hard facts. If you hear a spine-chilling tale, remember, it's all in good fun. We keep the language mild, but the listener discretion is advised. If the eerie tales are too much, feel free to fast forward or skip to a later episode. And for the ghoulish little goblins out there, I'll signal you if an episode isn't child-friendly. My goal is to entertain and put a smile on your face, not to have you running for the hills screaming in the night. So sit back, relax, and plunge into the dark delights with an open mind. You're in for a frightfully fantastic time. Hello, my listeners. It has been an eternity since I released a new episode. I am so sorry for the delay. Life just kind of all of a sudden ran away with me. There were some changes with my workplace, and then on top of that, I got that sickness that was going around, and it was kicking my ass. I was sick for just over 2 weeks. So, well, now I'm trying to get back into this, and I'm not going to take up too much time chatting away. I want to get right into this episode. You guys have waited long enough. Today, I have chosen to do the Fairmont Hotel in Banff Springs. And since I am from Canada, I figured I should probably do a segment called True North Terrors, where I will cover any hauntings, paranormal activity, folklore, etc. that is all based here in Canada. Before we dive into the paranormal though, let's take a quick trip down memory lane and explore the fascinating history of the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel. It's a tale filled with grandeur, tragedy, and a touch of the supernatural. The Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel, affectionately known as the Castle in the Rockies, has been a beacon of luxury since its opening in 1888. Built by the Canadian Pacific Railway, it was designed to attract tourists to the newly established Banff National Park. Imagine that, back in the day they were importing tourists to enjoy the breathtaking scenery of the Canadian Rockies. Who needs the beach when you've got ghostly mountain views? The original hotel was a 5-story wooden structure designed by Bruce Price. It could accommodate 280 guests, but as the hotel grew in popularity, expansions were inevitable. The current hotel property includes a 1914 11-story center tower designed by Walter S. Painter, and the 1927 North Wing and 1928 South Wing, designed by John Orrick. Talk about an upgrade. This place went from cozy lodge to sprawling castle faster than you can say boo. The hotel has faced its share of challenges, including a devastating fire in 1926 that destroyed the original wooden structure. But like a phoenix rising from the ashes, or maybe a ghost from the grave, the hotel was rebuilt stronger and more magnificent than ever. They say it's not just the architecture that's impressive, it's the sheer determination to outlast even the creepiest of hauntings. With over 125 years of history, the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel has seen its fair share of ghostly encounters. From the tragic bride who still roams the halls to the dedicated bellman Sam, the hotel is a treasure trove of ghostly tales. It's no wonder that it's one of the most haunted hotels in the world. I mean, who wouldn't want to spend eternity in such luxurious digs? Today, the hotel offers a blend of luxury and history with 764 rooms, 12 restaurants, and a European-style spa. Whether you're here for the ghost tours, the golf course, or the skiing, the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel promises an unforgettable experience. Just remember to thank the ghostly staff for keeping things spooktacularly clean. There you have it, a brief history lesson on the hotel. Now let's get back to the spooky stuff and uncover more of its ghostly secrets. Remember, if you feel that cold breeze or hear a whisper in the dark, it's probably just the resident ghost giving you a warm welcome. First, we have the tragic tale of the bride who allegedly took a fatal tumble down the marble staircase on her wedding day. Picture this, a beautiful bride, heart full of joy, gliding down the grand staircase. But fate, with its wicked sense of humor, had other plans. She falls, her dreams shattered quicker than you can say I do. Now she haunts the hotel, eternally searching for her happily never after. Guests have reported seeing a veiled figure gliding down the staircase or wandering the halls in her wedding dress, a haunting reminder of love just lost too soon. The faint strains of wedding music and soft, ghostly whispers often accompany her presence, sending chills down the spines of those who witness her. Let's be honest, you don't want this bride to catch your bouquet. Our next resident ghost, we have Sam McCauley, the retired head bellman who simply couldn't clock out. Sam was known for his dedication and impeccable service, and even in the afterlife, he remains committed to his duties. Dressed in full uniform, Sam is often seen assisting guests with their luggage or guiding them to their rooms. His ghostly presence is so real that many guests don't realize they've encountered a spirit until he mysteriously vanishes. One memorable account tells of Sam helping a lost child reunite with their parents, only to disappear once his task was done. It's clear that even in death, Sam's devotion to the hotel and its guests remains unwavering. If you're ever in need of a helping hand, don't be surprised if you get more than you bargained for. After all, guest service is to die for. There's also a story of a headless man who plays the bagpipes in the hotel's corridors. This eerie apparition is said to appear suddenly, playing haunting melodies that send shivers down the spines of those who encounter him. Imagine trying to enjoy a peaceful evening and suddenly hearing a phantom piper without a head. Talk about losing your head over good music. Some guests have reported seeing a ghostly bartender who encourages inebriated patrons to go to bed, often appearing in the hotel's bar area. Seems even in the afterlife, this spectral mixologist is committed to responsible drinking. Just don't ask for a Bloody Mary unless you want a real surprise. Guests have also experienced elevator doors opening and closing on their own, often attributed to the presence of Sam the Bellman or other spirits lingering in the hotel. I guess who needs an elevator operator when you have a ghostly concierge running the show? Just make sure you press the right button or you might end up on the wrong side of the spirit world. These spectral residents add to the allure and mystique of the hotel, making it a must-visit for those intrigued by the paranormal. Whether you're drawn by the promise of luxury or the thrill of encountering a ghost, this hotel has something to offer everyone. So if you ever find yourself at the Springs, keep your eyes and ears open. You might just have an encounter with one of these unforgettable spirits. It's a place where the past and the present collide, and the line between living and dead is deliciously blurred. Alright, ghost hunters, it's time to dive into the investigations and paranormal research conducted. What did you find? Spoiler alert, it's not just the drafty windows making those eerie sounds. Ghost hunters have reported numerous encounters with our tragic bride. Some claim to have seen a veiled figure gliding down the marble staircase, while others have heard faint wedding music echoing through the halls. One investigator even captured an EVP. For those of you who don't know, that's an electronic voice phenomenon. Recording of a soft, sorrowful whisper saying, "I was supposed to be happy." It seems our ghostly bride is still searching for her happily never after, and she's not afraid to make her presence known. Guess she's not ready to hang up those dancing shoes yet. As for Sam McCauley, the retired head bellman, ghost hunters have had some spirited findings. Several investigators have reported seeing a figure dressed in a bellman's uniform. One team even captured a thermal image of a ghostly figure standing in the hallway which disappeared as soon as they approached. However, one of the most chilling investigations involves room 873. That's right, we are going to talk about it. This room is said to be haunted by the spirits of a family who met a tragic end there. Guests and staff have reported hearing loud shrieks and cries, flickering lights, and ghostly handprints on the bathroom mirror that reappear no matter how often they're cleaned. Paranormal investigators have captured EVPs of children's voices and unexplained cold spots in the room. The hotel has since sealed off the room, but the ghostly activity continues to be a hotspot for ghost hunters. It's a real scream. There are other rooms in the hotel that are known for their paranormal activity. Guests have reported pillows being yanked out from under their heads, being pushed off the bed by unseen forces, and hearing disembodied voices. One room even has a reputation for bloody handprints appearing on the mirror, which can't be washed off. It seems the spirits here are determined to make their presence felt, whether you're ready for it or not. It's like a ghostly version of housekeeping, but with a lot more attitude. But there you have it, evidence of the supernatural at the Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, there's no denying that this grand old dame of a hotel has plenty of ghostly tales to tell. If you hear something go bump in the night, it's probably just the spirits having a little fun. Or maybe it's the ghosts arguing over who gets the last chocolate on the pillow. I would. This hotel has hosted an array of famous guests over the years. Marilyn Monroe stayed here while filming River of No Return, and it's whispered that she encountered a few ghostly figures during her stay. Other notable guests include British royalty, Hollywood stars, and political figures, all of whom have walked these haunted halls. While we can't confirm all their spectral encounters, the idea of sharing the same space with ghostly legends adds an extra layer of intrigue. After all, what a luxurious stay without a little ghostly glamour, am I right? I did manage to gather some snippets from hotel staff and guests who've had their own hair-raising experiences. The hotel staff said working nights here, you get used to the eerie vibes. I've seen shadows move when no one's around and heard footsteps echoing through empty corridors. One night, I even saw what looked like a bride in a wedding dress at the top of the grand staircase, but when I approached, she disappeared. The guests have said I stayed in one of the supposedly haunted rooms. At first, I didn't believe in ghosts, but that changed quickly. One night, I woke up to find my suitcase moved to the other side of the room. I heard whispers and felt a cold breeze, but there was no draft. It was enough to make a skeptic like me believe. Even a local historian had said that the hotel's haunted history is deeply entwined with the region's folklore. The stories of the ghostly bride, the dedicated bellman, have been passed down for generations, adding to the mystique and allure. What about you, my dear listeners? Have you ever visited Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel? Did you experience anything out of the ordinary? Spill the spectral tea and share your ghost stories and experiences with me. I'd love to hear all about your spine-chilling encounters. You can send in your tales, and who knows, they might just be featured in a future episode. After all, we can't have all the ghostly fun without you. The hotel offers a variety of paranormal activities and packages that will leave you thrilled and chilled. Ready for a spirited adventure? Try an enchanting journey through the hotel's most haunted spots. As you explore the halls, you'll encounter spine-tingling stories, ghostly figures, including possibly the tragic bride and the ever-dedicated Sam. It'll be a tour to die for, exclusively available in October for in-house guests. So remember, the ghosts are just dying to meet you. From a hands-on haunt, they offer paranormal investigation packages. Imagine roaming the haunted corridors with an EMF meter in one hand and a flashlight in the other. Albeit a little shaky, but it'll be there. Searching for the spectral employees that never clock out. It's like starring in your own ghost reality show with with room service. That's a little bit to die for. Throughout the year, they host events like the Halloween Spooky Scavenger Hunt. This adds a fun and spooky twist to your stay, immersing you in the hotel's ghostly lore. It's like you're trick-or-treating for grown-ups, and the treats are all the ghost stories you can handle. That's a hauntingly good time. Want a private tour with a ghostly twist? They offer personalized paranormal experiences tailored just for you. Whether it's a midnight stroll through the haunted halls or a private seance to commune with the spectral staff, the hotel can create a unique and memorable experience just for you. It's bespoke boutique service at its finest. Beyond the hotel, Banff itself is brimming with natural haunted history and local legends. They offer local ghost tours that delve into the town's spooky side. You'll hear tales of haunted hotspots and maybe even catch a glimpse of a local specter or two. Ghostly adventures you just don't want to miss. Not to mention, Banff itself has been noted as apparently the perfect Christmas movie feeling town to visit in the wintertime. I haven't gone yet, but it is definitely on my bucket list. Well, thank you for joining me on this ghoulish getaway on the Fanged Hexes Midnight Musings. Tonight we explored the haunted history of the hotel. We unraveled the chilling tales of our ghostly bride, albeit it was very sad, and the ever-dedicated Sam the bellman, which just seems like he would be like meeting your grandpa at the hotel. We delved into the dark allure of this grand hotel's ghost tours and paranormal investigations, and even shared some spooky stories from brave listeners who dared to spend the night with the resident spirits. If tonight's tale gave you chills and thrills, remember, you're in good company. Ghostly company, that is. If you enjoyed this episode and feel possessed to do so, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Your support means the world to me. Just like a fresh pint to go negative. Follow me on Facebook for updates and additional content. Have a story to share or a topic you'd like to hear about? Reach out to me in the Facebook group or vampire_girl_@outlook.com. I'd love to sink my teeth into your suggestions. Keep your eyes peeled for the supernatural, whether you're traveling or just hanging out at home. The ghosts have a way of finding you when you least expect it. Share your spooky thoughts and stories for future episodes because I'm always on the hunt for a good scare. Until our next Moonlight Rendezvous, may your nights be filled with wonder and your dreams with magic. Until next time, stay spooky, my vamplings. Remember, the night is always darkest just before the dawn. But dawn? We don't do dawn, do we?